Hi, friends. So today in the Eating Peace Circle, people that are in that course brought up a really great, simple, very common belief. That's the wrong way to eat. So you see yourself looking at that, the way you eat, an incident, an episode, an experience. You were eating that way. That's what it looked like. That's what you did. That's what it felt like. And then that persistent thought that comes in later that says, that's the wrong way to eat. It looks so true. It looks like we've been trying to figure out the answer to that one and sort out what we need to do to make this thing go away and understand why endlessly this terrible eating is appearing. And it really looks like there's something broken about me because I eat this way. I ate in such an extreme way, being a binge eater. Sitting with them today, this whole group, people looking at what they've done with food. That's the wrong way to eat. And then being able to ask this amazing question, is that true? And initially it looks like, well, of course, duh. Oh my God, we know the right way to eat. We know the wrong way to eat. That is definitely the wrong way. Can you absolutely know it? Can you absolutely know that you're correct and you're right? It's the wrong way to eat. I mean, what's the reality? It looks like this off-balance eating behavior shows up in life. It shows up for many, many, many humans. Other people show up doing things off balance in other different ways, don't they? Notice what happens when we think it. That's the wrong way to eat. Harshness, depression, discouragement, anger, hunting, research. Might want to eat some more since we blew it already. Doesn't feel very peaceful, that's for sure. Feels stressful. So who would you be without the story? It's the wrong way to eat. It almost feels, so somebody said, oh my God, this is the craziest feeling. Are you saying that I should just be, accepting that I'm never, ever, ever going to change, and that's the way it's going to look for me for the rest of my life? That's what it's going to be? I don't like that. Why am I in this program? Why am I doing this? That sounds awful. It was so great. Love it when somebody protests and brings up like, yeah, fantastic. It's the best. Because that's how our minds are, isn't it? It's so good and honest and really getting in there. Is that what we're saying? What are we? But just to be with, who would I be without the story? There's a wrong way. I mean, here's this moment now, brand new moment. As the dust is settling, what just happened? I really want to know the truth. I really like to see more about this. And can I trust that I might not be finding it in my thoughts and feelings? The answers. Who would I be? What is actually here already without the thought, I'm doing it wrong? Is that here already? Because it sure looks like it is. I mean, you exist. You exist. So you were born into this world. Something happened and here you are, born into this world. You're alive. Looks like we come here needing to eat food, drink water, breathe air, be very much in contact with matter, with the world. We matter. So who would we be without the story? I'm doing it wrong. That was the wrong way to eat. Might have less fear and judgment and that horrified or disgusted feeling about the self, and just say, what really is happening in this flow of an episode that winds up involving a storm of thinking and feeling and eating? What's actually happening there if I slow down? What if it is the right way to eat? given what I'm thinking and believing, the right way to eat. And somebody's found, I can't find that's the right way to eat. And somebody else in the group said, well, earlier that you said this way of eating and this thing that you were eating reminded you of your family when it was happy times, when it was fun times. And the inquirer went, oh, right. So I have that associated. I have an old happy feeling associated and connected with eating that particular food, eating in that particular way. So yeah, my mind might be a little smarter than I think it is. It's kind of putting together old puzzle pieces of like, hey, happy fun times. Do this. It may not be what I really, really, really actually want. It might not be necessary, but it's just been doing that, like making patterns and putting them together in that particular way. So how can I find, that this is the right way for me to eat when it is? And it does not mean it's going to last this way forever. It's impossible. It's impossible to keep up the way you're eating. You're going to go to sleep sometimes. You're going to actually stop. You're going to get interested in other things. So we'll think, oh, I eat all the time. I'm so terrible. That's impossible. Although I get where that comes from. But what if this way of eating is actually going to be letting go of me? I'm not the one in charge of, planning the correction journey. What if there's no really correcting to be made? It's relaxing, seeing that I am thinking and questioning it, inquiring, letting go, noticing that I'm thinking and I'm feeling. I'm just caught in mind storms. Who am I without that? It's the right way to eat because it helps me see, at least I can find that from here now for myself, help me see how seriously I was taking my thoughts and feelings, and even though they were temporary, and how deeply into everything's personal for me was at the time when I was binge eating a lot. So it was the right way to eat to help me wake up. Maybe that could be the case for all of us. It's possible. Even just being with that compassion and curiosity of however we are hooked up and whatever it is we're doing, and just watching when it looks like we're doing something that isn't favorable, isn't what we really, really want, or doesn't look, it doesn't have to be just eating, obviously. It's procrastination, drinking, screening, buying stuff, all the things that we do, call self-sabotage. But what if whatever they are there's meaning behind how we're doing it, and there's no right or wrong at all, really. It's a great explore, great adventure, and it's providing a place to learn how to relax and open up and soften and wake up to what's here without all that intensity around believing that happens. Right? Let me know how it goes.